Howdy y'all. I'm here at my local lake today and we're going to be doing and completing the Fishing with Trash Challenge. So I got my box of homemade lures here, and I think first of all we're going to try this beetle spinnerbait thing I made out of some wire. That's actually a piece of rusty wire and a Monster Energy for a blade, and we have a dyed and scented trailer on there. So we're going to try that first. Yeah, it's actually upside down. Think it has though, regardless of how it works. I'm trying to slow my presentation down just a bit because it's been pretty cold at night here. That was a bite. Oh man, it got off. That felt like a crappie. It didn't feel like a bass. This cove right here does hold crappie. And that's not where I want to be. Hopefully I can get it over that wood pile. That wood pile extends out a lot further than you would think. So I got to be kind of careful around there. That has been the end result of many a slam. Getting real close to the wood pile. Something else. Something got it. Son of a... Man, I don't know what that is. It's little. It's either a big bluegill or a crappie. So I'm going to finish up with this and then we're going to switch out for another one. I'm going to save some battery life. This camera that I'm using for this challenge doesn't have a very long battery. If I get a bite, I will hit the record button. But as of now, nothing yet. Alright, so we did 10 casts with the spin bait, beetle spin thing, and it didn't work. I caught a couple of bites, but nothing that would really commit to it. So now we got the PlayDoh crankbait, and again, I don't know if this is going to work at all. Might float, might sink, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Much better cast with that. I'm just going to try to fish it like a lipless crankbait. Fish it kind of slower than normal because of the cooler night. This is a lot better. I can cover a lot more water with this one. Haven't seen the action yet on it. Actually has a bit of a wobble on it. Not much of one, but it is PlayDoh. Now I do wish I had added a worm rattle to that, just shoved it inside. When I originally planned to do this challenge, this water was not this muddy, and the leaves hadn't quite dropped in this as much, so I think it's really fouling up the water a lot. Vibration would be a really good thing to have on this right now. Probably increase my odds. A little light on the vibration today. Even on the spinnerbait, the blade on it was a little too light, didn't put out a lot of thump, so That's probably one of the reasons it failed. That's why they have those big heavy blades on them, so they can really churn up the water. Get the bass lateral line picking it up. This seems to be more of a visual lure than anything else. So far, nothing's digging this. What little wobble it seems to be showing is not really, whoa, that was a fish following that. He didn't take it, but he was following it. I hope that shows up on video. That looked like a crappie. I could see, looked like a white crappie. He was following it. This spot right here, I have caught a white crappie in here before. They like these wood piles, they'll hang out in there. Let's see if he's still there. No. That's interesting though. I mean, he was definitely behind that lure. So we're back again for the final lure that we're going to be using. While I was reeling in the PlayDoh crankbait, I got a vicious bite right in there. Not really sure what it was. I could feel the fish actually shaking it, so it may have been a catfish. The bass here just don't bite that vicious. It could have been a turtle maybe. I haven't really felt a bite like that here before. It was pretty wild, but it didn't take it. It grabbed it, it literally shook it like a dog with a bone and spit it out. So I don't know what it was. Didn't see it. It was pretty deep in the water there. But it's interesting that any of these are getting any attention, so I kind of went into this not expecting a lot. I'm actually kind of surprised that you may actually be able to build something with just stuff laying around your house to catch fish. And that seems to be, oh, that was a bite. Yeah, that was a bite. Surprised the hell out of me. Right in the, there's a weed line right there where I got that bite. It's underneath the water and it's probably a lot shorter than it was a couple months ago from the die-off. But there might still be something. That felt like a bass too, by the way. I'm just kind of fishing this like a swim jig. I'm hoping those 2 strings that I dyed are showing up. Well, that completes the Fishing with Trash challenge. As you can tell from the video, I was close with some of these, but not close enough. I had interest from the fish, but not enough for them to take the hooks. So that teaches me 2 things. 1, I need to work on my design if I'm going to build my own lures. 2, I don't think I'm very good at building lures. And, you know, I went into this with limited expectations. So it is kind of cool that I almost had a couple fish at points. I think if I sat down and really thought about designing a lure, I could probably come up with something that actually works. But as far as what I had to work with, just didn't cut the mustard. I think if I had more better materials and I wasn't limiting myself to trash, I probably could come up with some cool lure ideas that would actually work. So that was an interesting little challenge there. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to my next video while I'm here. We're going to try a slam with our new November box and hopefully have a better experience. But Fishing with Trash challenge complete. No winners.